Yep, we're doing more Fading Hearts because you know what? I just don't feel like playing Final Fantasy IV. So, yeah, let's do this. If you haven't seen, like, I played through a bit. Like, I played through to the opening FMV, I guess you could call it, and we're in for a treat. So, yeah, let's just move on. Okay, use computer, work, check email. Shop. I'm not gonna shop because I probably don't have any money, or at least not much. Check email. I don't care about either of those people, so I'm just gonna work. Man, this guy's got a lot of jobs on the side. Good for him, I guess. Oh, wait, never mind. I was gonna turn down the volume, but it's like, it's okay. Let's see. Maybe the bank. The bank would probably pay the most, so let's. Oh, this. Oh no. Dear, this is a little much. Like, this is a bit overcomplicated, if I have to say so myself. Well, let's just do the first one. Stress. Okay. Might as well do that again, because why not? Today was definitely more exhausting than I bargained for. Well, tomorrow I'll be having bubble tea with Claire and RINA, even though I don't even like bubble tea. But I only have it because that's what they want, and so I kind of just have to go along with it. That's the tax of being tax. Oops. That's the tax of being popular. You gotta do things you don't want to do, you know, like dating whatever his name is. I wonder if I should tell them about our label as the Big Three. I might as well go to sleep now and nothing else better to do. God. I turn out the lights and drift off. What? Ryu, I have something to show you. I'm having a dream from years ago about a much younger Claire and myself. She places something... It's my penis. She places something in my hand, careful to keep it concealed as she does. Well, I mean, it's my penis. I've seen it. You don't have to conceal it. Then she moves our hand away, and I peer downward curiously. Oh, dear. Something slimy leaps up in my face, and I yelp in surprise. Well, I mean, if that is your penis, I don't want to know what's coming out. God. Ugh. Claire giggles helplessly at my reaction. It looks like Simon likes you. Claire? Her pet frog hasn't landed it back in my hand, and I glare at it reproachfully. I hate frogs. I hate all animals, except the ones that can be made into coats. Seeing her smirk, I feel a sudden urge to even the score. I am so gonna rip her hair out. I hold the frog right up to her face. How do you like that, you bimbo? Her mouth just curls into a smile. I really didn't think this through. Why, thank you, Ryu. I'm glad you returned my pet frog to me. She takes him from me and strokes him happily as he wiggles in her hand. Well, it's a good thing this isn't his penis, or else that would just be weird. Then she looks back at me, puzzled. You know, this is my frog. Why would you think that I would be scared of him? I stare back for a moment. I guess I didn't really think this through. Well, I called it, so, yeah. There, Ryu. I'm sure you'll be able to get back into me someday. Claire pats me on the back consolingly. And 10 years later, behind the schoolyard, I can faintly hear the muffled sounds of someone crying. I go there because I want to get a piece of this action, and I haven't had a good laugh in a while. As I walk around the corner in search of the source, I come across Claire sitting in the valley of the shadow of death. Oh, wait, no. The shadow of the school building. She's curled up against the wall, her face buried in her... I was gonna say something, but you know what? No, it's just buried in her hands. This game is making my brain hurt. Worried, I jog over her. She doesn't even run, or he doesn't even run. He just jogs, like a mild jog. You know, do 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 do. You know, he's not in that much of a hurry. I mean, come on, he doesn't care about Claire that much. Claire, what's wrong? Simon, he died. She manages to say weakly between sobs. Oh, you mean your frog? She nods, her face still hidden in her hands. We wait in silence for a moment before she speaks again.
Well, go ahead. Laugh at me.
Her words make my head snap up in surprise. Snap up in surprise? Like, what is he, like, stand up real quickly? That's weird. Whatever. Why would I do that? I said, suppressing a smirk.
I made fun of you with Simon, didn't I? So you should be happy now that he's gone.
Claire, I kneel beside her and pat her on the head. Rub her head, stroke her head. Like, these are intimate, nice gestures of comfort. Patting her on the head makes her seem like she's a dog. I'm not going to laugh at you. What kind of friend does that? Claire looks up at me. Her eyes are red and swollen from crying. No, that's just because she indulged in the fart 20. I wouldn't pick on you. I wouldn't laugh at you. I want to see you happy, and when you cry, it makes me want to cry too. So please smile, Claire. Your smile makes me smile too. Without any warning, she tackles me and throws her arms tightly around me. God, I hate these glompers. This is why I don't go to conventions. The sheer force of it pulls me over, and we land on the grass in a tangled heap. We land in a bunch of pig shit. It's really disgusting. But even so, she makes no move to stand, and continues clinging to me desperately. This is the first time I've been so close to a girl, and the last time.
Ryu,
she finally whispers in my ear.
Even though I was mean to you, you're being so nice to me. I don't deserve it.
My only answer is to hold her tighter in my arms. As time passes, her shallow breathing stops because I suffocated her.
But Ryu, you can't stay like this forever. People as trusting as you always get hurt in the end. I don't know what I'd do if someone hurts you, which is why I'm gonna spend our teenage years friend-zoning you. Please.
Okay, thanks. Thanks for that insight into their lives.
Good morning, good morning. Today there'll be bright sunny skies, so up and at 'em, you shit.
The thunderstorm approaching is still on track to hit late Sunday evening. Please just, I thought this was the radio saying it. Please just shut up and get back in your house. It's a safe thing to do. Please just shut up. It's way too early in the morning for this. Then turn off your radio. It's Thursday, but it's also a professional development day for teachers. School for teachers and not for us, so I can afford to sleep in a little longer. I close my eyes and doze off again as I think of the irony of it all. How's that ironic? That's just a job. Ugh. I wake up in time to meet Claire and RINA at the bubble tea shop. I lock the door and head out. Thank you for that detail. I needed to know that. I like... The reason I paused was because I was literally doing like this big giant shrug. Like, what the fuck? Why do I care? I arrive at the shop on time. Now, where are they? God, I'm just gonna leave if they don't come.
Hey, looks like you made it on time for once.
Yeah, and you look like a fucking 16th century peasant. And RINA, you look like an NPC in a Final Fantasy game. Get over yourselves.
Hi, Ryu. We're over here.
I join up with my two closest friends. They're both in high spirits from the look of things, even though they both look like they're video game characters. Hey, Claire. Hi, RINA.
Let's hurry up and order. I want a strawberry milky bubble tea with tapioca pearls.
I want a banana milky bubble tea with strawberry jelly. I like bubble tea. It's actually pretty good. Hey, don't tell me. Tell the woman at the cash register. I don't think you know how this works. We order our drinks and claim a booth for ourselves, even though, you know, there's no one else in the restaurant, according to this picture in the background, so whatever.
Wait. Nothing beats a bubble tea with friends.
I just love how that's being said by someone with such a growly voice. Like,
I love friendship.
Yep. And it tastes much better when you're with the people you love. It tastes pretty good on its own, too. I mean, don't underestimate bubble tea.
But Ryu, you need to order something besides taro with tapioca pearls all the fucking time.
Maybe, but maybe you should get off my back. God, I'm going to the gym. It's good to try out new things. You know, what they say, variety is the spice of life. That was dumb. I'll cut that up. The girls both look at me expectantly, as if the natural thing to do is rush to the counter and change my order.
Maybe?
Ryu, Ryu! Oh, wait, no,
Ryu, you can't just say maybe all the time. You have to be decisive and take action, like a man. Like me. God, my voice. Need water. Water from my Star Wars bottle.
Oh, that's better. I got this Force Awakens bottle for Christmas. I didn't even like the movie, but it's a good bottle. I'll give it that. Now I feel like Bela Lugosi and Ed Wood, like, I feel much better now. After he does heroin. Okay, now I feel better. I start grinning. Maybe.
You'll never get a girlfriend at
Made my throat a little too moist.
You'll never get a girlfriend at this rate.
I like to relax and enjoy things as they come. I take action when the situation demands it. And, oh, wait, no.
In other words, you're just lazy.
Maybe. I savor my jabs against Claire. I suppose it's because she gets a kick out of tormenting me that I enjoy messing with her too. By now, it's practically a second nature. It's like a sixth sense. You know, like that movie. Signs.
Ryu.
This kind of reminds me of a Shakespearean play. Now I just expect Claire to turn to her and just go like, how the fuck does this remind you of a Shakespearean play?
There were lazy people in Shakespearean plays.
Well, yeah, like the Gravedigger, kinda, and I don't know. Other people. I'm sure, like, all the characters from A Midsummer Night's Dream. I don't know. Probably, but that's not what I meant. I can't remember the name of it, though. Then don't fucking say it.
You mean Romeo and Juliet?
No, that one was much too sad in the end. But I really like the idea of being so deeply in love with someone. I hope I can give my whole heart to someone who loves me someday. RINA is such a diehard romantic. It's pretty cute when she dreams about things like finding true love. Oh, RINA, it's so cute that you think you'll find true love. Wow, Rio. Way to inadvertently become the biggest asshole I've ever seen in a video game.
Wow, RINA, you're so pure-hearted. Say, Ryu, why don't you go ahead and strip that innocence away?
Well, not here. We'll go into the bathroom first. Jeez. Claire, knock it off. It's one thing for her to give me grief, but I hate when she drags RINA into it. What are you trying to say, Claire?
Oh, come on, Ryu. Just take her into your arms and show her the depths of your passion.
Water.
Water.
Okay.
Don't you want to be the one who captures RINA's angelic heart?
Don't say things like that, Claire. By some small measure of divine grace, I can see out of the corner of my eye that our drinks are ready. Because when God interferes in things, it's not like actual miracles. It's your fucking bubble tea coming. Oh, look, our drinks are here. Yes, let's enjoy them before they get... Thanks, RINA. You're always a help. You're definitely the smartest one in this group. Definitely. Totally. RINA chimes in quickly, clearly as desperate as I am to change the subject. Thankfully, Claire doesn't push things any further. The three of us sip our bubble tea in silence for a few moments. Oh, you know, I heard that we're in a group called the Big Three. Do you guys know anything about it? I've heard that before, but I don't think it really means anything.
Not quite ready to be famous yet.
It's just that what a bunch of people call us, right? So it's like a nickname. Do people not find this weird? Water. God damn, Claire's voice just butchers my throat. It itches a lot normally. But Claire's voice, oh man, it just fucks it up. Ugh. This is why I hate doing scenes with Claire. I'd change her voice, but that wouldn't be fun, so I'm not going to do that.
Yeah, it's because we're famous for having such high grades.
So it's just because we have good grades and hang out with each other? RINA seems so clueless and innocent about all of this. She probably doesn't even realize that she's the reason we have good grades, much less that her cuteness has anything to do with it. Yeah, we all cheat off her. It's only thanks to you that we do so well in school, RINA. You get all the answer sheets from the school office. I mean, you're so great at that. Man, those lock-picking lessons, they really pay off.
Yeah, you're the one who tutored us after all.
You guys, you're both really smart. I didn't do all that much. Despite my computer skills, I'm lousy at most other subjects. I thought you had to be average. It's only thanks to RINA and her patient explanations that I have anything resembling good grades. Oh, okay. I'm lousy at subjects, but I get good grades in them. You know, sometimes, like, tutoring can't help you. Of course you did. You did all that studying with us, and you encouraged us to enter all those competitions, too.
What was the first one we were in together again?
It was that art contest, remember? The one where we had to draw the same thing 3 different times using different media? You did painting, and RINA did sketching. Why do I care?
And you were lazy and did yours on the computer.
Computer art isn't easy.
Water.
Damn, I'm out of water. Hopefully, A, this scene ends quickly, and B, I don't run out of ginger ale. Hey, it's not as easy as it looks. I put a decent amount of work into that thing. That was so much fun! Got like something in my nose. That was weird. I remember that Claire kept pestering Rio instead of working on her painting, which is why we lost. Hey,
I just wanted to make sure he was doing his part. I didn't know him back as well back then, remember?
What? What? You just said you were childhood friends with him. What? Ginger ale. You know, I'm just gonna take a sip after every line I do with Claire so there's like no delay. Because I know this is wasting a lot of time, but oh, that's so good. Very gingery. Well, you know me pretty well now, so why do you still bug me all the time? The 3 of us joke and reminisce as we finish our drinks.
Oh shoot, I have something at home. I have to do something at home. Sip. Sorry guys, I have to go ahead. You 2 lovebirds have fun without me, okay?
Her angelic smile suddenly turns positively devilish when she looks at me. Ugh, God. It's like I'm friends with Satan.
Now remember, Rio, RINA is a very delicate girl. Don't be too rough with her, if you know what I mean. See ya.
Jesus. Claire? Man, can't she give it a rest for once? She's gone. Well, Claire will be Claire. Don't let it bother you. But that's what makes her such a wonderful person. Why do I hate her? She'd be more wonderful if she'd stop giving us a hard time, though. Ryu! Is that really such a bad thing? What's going on? I mean, can we not have this conversation? At least not now. RINA, is she finally going to confess to me? Ryu, what do you think of me? I like you a lot. I'm sorry, but I just can't hide it anymore. I know you liked Claire, but she has a boyfriend now. So I wish I could be the one to make you happy.
I could be the one to make you happy.
I really want to be with you. RINA? Is it because I'm so clumsy, or because I'm not cute enough? No, I just don't like you. I don't like either of you. RINA, you know, it's nothing like that. I just hate your guts. My heart's beating a little faster now. For a long time, I took it for granted that my feelings for Claire were the same, but was that really the case? Was it just Yeah, okay, that's right, spelled right. I'm for some reason, I'm watching like a hawk for like spelling mistakes. I don't know why. Is it just stubbornness that on my part that I continued loudly insisting to Claire that RINA was nothing but a good friend? Have I been in denial this whole time? No. If that's not it, then will you go out with me, Ryu? Oh, first legitimately interesting choice of the game. See, now, the nice thing to do would be to say yes. I'm sorry, Rina. Even if she's dating someone else, I still like Claire. I can't lie about my feelings, and it wouldn't be fair to you if I did.
No, it's okay. You don't need to apologize. I guess that's part of the reason I liked you in the first place. Sniffle.
Rina tries vainly to blink back tears, but it's obvious that this is tearing her apart. That's just what my penis can do. Just seeing it tears my heart apart, too.
You're so devoted and caring. It just means you really do love Claire. Your feelings are so strong and pure. It's really something, you know.
Some people would call it foolishness. Yeah, like me.
If it is, then I'm just as foolish as you. No matter what, I want to help everyone, to love everyone. I thought that because we were similar, that maybe we... But I guess it's silly to think it works that way.
Well, yes.
Don't worry about me, Ryu. I'll be okay. You and Claire are one of my wonderful, irreplaceable friends. So even if you and I can't be together, I'm still really happy for both of you.
You know what? I'm going to make Rina's voice because I far more enjoy doing it.
Goodbye, Ryu.
She turns and sprints off before I can say anything. Like, ha ha ha. I stand immobile as the seconds tick by. I honestly don't know how to react right now, and my mind is going completely blank. Oh, that's a first. I did the right thing, right? Right, gah. Yeah, let's just fucking keep working on this SEO thing. I'm just gonna keep working on the SEO thing. Just get that to max. I've got $100 now. I get paid every 2 weeks for my contracts. They'll pay better depending on how well my client company does. If I want to make more money, I can work for them using my computer. I have enough money to live on for now, so I only have to work if I want more spending money. My paychecks get deposited directly into my bank account, which is set up to automatically pay bills each month. Anything left over that is mine to spend. Anything left over after that is mine to spend however I want. That sentence had a weird rhythm. It's like da, 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 da. Oh, hello, font from Persona 3. Oh dear. Work. Huh, I guess that forecast nailed it this time. It's storming pretty badly right now. The thunderstorm warning. Nope, not doing a voice like that. Just plain. The thunderstorm warning remains in effect for Triton City and surrounding areas until 2:45 a.m. Residents are strongly advised to remain indoors and keep the roads clear for first responders. Blah, 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 blah. Flash flood advisory. Upgraded to flash flood warning any minute. For details, turn it over to Jim. Wow, the situation is worse than I expected. Drink. No wonder the weather report wouldn't stop talking about it. Oh well, nothing says Sunday night like surfing the net and playing video games. Until the power goes out. Anyway, Jesus. Well, you can play a portable gaming system. Just saying. Ding dong, ding dong, ding 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 ding. Someone is ringing the doorbell frantically. Thanks, I couldn't tell. Who on earth would venture out in this miserable weather? I dash over to the door and fling it open. I break the doorknob in the process. Oh dear.
Real, it's terrible!
RINA is on my doorstep, utterly drenched from head to toe. I don't want to know where she's been, but she smells like sewage. But the look on her face is such that I can't tell if it's raindrops or tears coursing their way down her face. RINA, are you out of your mind? You're going to catch your death of cold.
That's not important right now. It's Claire. Claire's boyfriend is.
Claire's boyfriend? What? Was there an accident? My head starts racing with a million thoughts, and all of them are, I want cheese. Some of them are selfish and heartless, so I try to quash them. Quash? Why not just say squash? That's weird. RINA, calm down. Tell me what happened.
Claire's boyfriend.
She stops to catch her breath, but seems like she's getting more agitated rather than calmer.
Claire's boyfriend. He's abusing.
He's abusing. Okay, nope. Done.
Done. Actually, you know what? No, I can't be done with this. I have to see this through. I have to finish this game because we've officially entered the room territory where it's a filmmaker or a game maker in this case fucking working out their rejection by making some kind of like savior fantasy shit. Fuck's sake. Ugh. I freeze for a moment, wondering if this is some sort of mad joke. Certainly she can't mean abusing, like actually hitting her. Why not? Shrug. What are you talking about? Claire would never date a guy like that. She's not a pushover. You don't understand. She's different around you. It's when it's just other people, she's nowhere near as assertive. I can't believe this. I was trying to go to sleep. Really now, aren't you worried that he might set his sights on the heart of gentle and innocent Claire? Real, you have to believe me. He was calling her all sorts of names, and he even shoved her. She just stood there crying and didn't do anything. All sorts of names, like Claire. I don't know what to say. I don't know if I can believe it, because everyone in this game is lying, apparently. Okay. I don't know if I want to believe it. The pounding of the rain suddenly seems so distant in my ears, as if I'm in another world right now. I tried to confront her about it, but she won't listen to me. She thinks I'm too naive. You have to help me. We have to save Claire from her boyfriend. Even though you rejected me like 3 hours ago, I can't do this alone. RINA, are you positive that's what happened? How did you find out about it? I saw them. You saw them? Where? That's not important right now. Rio, if you have to promise me you'll do something. She wouldn't listen to me, but I know you can do it. So please, you have to make Claire see that she doesn't need this guy. She probably blames herself whenever he gets mad. She's so nice to people that she can't see how unreasonable he's being. Yeah, she's a real sweetheart. Do whatever it takes to drive them apart. I know how much you care about Claire. I know how much you care about Claire. Now's the time to act on it. You'll be okay. Please don't let him hurt Claire anymore. I'd better get back now before the storm gets any worse. Take care, Rio. Before I can stop her, she slips out the door into a torrential downpour. RINA, wait. No, I'm not going out. Stop. No, come back. I stand there dumbfounded as she disappears around a corner. I can scarcely believe it. Claire is letting her boyfriend abuse her. By the time I collect my wits, RINA's long gone, but there's no place she could have gone except home in a storm like this, but she could have gone to a storm shelter. Consoling myself with that thought, I shut the door and returned to my bedroom. Wait, I thought your room was your bedroom. Wait, you own a house? Fucking hell, dude. You're lucky. What does she expect me to do about this? I lie on my bed and gaze up at the ceiling, as if the answer will materialize there by magic. Well, at least you're a little self-aware, dude. But the hours tick by and... oh, fucking hell. But the hours tick by and no neat letters spelling out an easy solution appear. I drift off to sleep... I drift off wondering... oh, I don't just say drift off wondering, or... I go to sleep, or something like that. I drift off to sleep. That's like mixing phrases. Oh. I drift off to sleep, wondering what I could possibly do. Good morning, Trident City. Everyone ride out the storm okay? Today is Monday, March the 11th, and what a beautiful Monday it is. Wow, that one took a toll on my throat. Wow. It happens at more or less the same time every day, but
Still, I'm surprised by the fact that it's morning. More or less every day. That's great. Today feels especially surreal in light of events last night. Was that a dream, or am I dreaming right now? Wow, dude, deep. RINA was convinced Claire's boyfriend is abusing her. I don't want to believe that, but if it's true, I want to hunt that guy down and punch him in the face. Wow. But I'm also worried about RINA. I know how much you care about Claire. Now's the time to act on it. I did my best impression of RINA. I think that was pretty good. This has to be tough for her as well. Well, first things first. Before I do anything else, I need to corroborate what RINA told me. I get changed in a hurry and head off to school. Maybe I should ask Claire what her boyfriend's like. Much to Claire's delight, I'm a little early today. Oh no, not another Claire scene.
Wow, Ryu, I didn't expect you this soon. You actually haven't been late for a while now. Did you hit your head or something?
Very funny, Claire. How should I approach this? I can't exactly come out and say, yo, Claire, does your boyfriend ever hit you? Well, you could, but that would be a lot funnier. So, Claire, how have things been going lately? I said, not being awkward at all.
No better or worse than when you last saw me. Why?
She says this with her usual smile intact. There's nothing in her eyes to suggest that her boyfriend is hurting her.
Where's RINA?
She hasn't made it yet.
Late as usual?
Seems that way.
I hope she didn't oversleep.
Why are we still on this topic? God. Did you two hang out last night?
No. Last night I was with my boyfriend. We were having the sex.
My heart twinges at those words. I don't know if it's the thought of her boyfriend hurting her, or the thought of that or the thought that she has a boyfriend, period.
Did RINA call you last night?
No. Did she call you?
Yeah. She was really upset because of some rumors she heard about me and my boyfriend.
Nah, I'm just gonna make life harder for RINA. I'll tell her, I'll let her tell me her side of the story first. It'll be easier to get at the truth that way.
What kind of
rumor?
That my boyfriend is bad news.
He is bad news, Claire. You have to break up with him.
Listen, Claire, RINA. It's just a rumor you heard. There's no need to get so worked up about it.
But I'm worried about you, Claire. You might get hurt. Shouldn't you at least tell us more about him? We're your close friends.
Well, he's a year older than me.
Drink. Make a drinking game. Take a drink every time I need to take a drink. RINA doesn't seem satisfied with that. Honestly, I'm not either. I'm never satisfied. I hate everyone. Yeah, again, I'm going to make life hell for RINA for no reason. Because, she's the doormat, so I'm just going to step all over her. Side with Claire. If Claire doesn't want to tell us, that's her choice. RINA and I are her friends, but Claire's personal life isn't a democracy. We don't get a vote on how she runs it. RINA. Ryu, don't you want to hear about Claire's boyfriend, too? RINA looks at me, silently pleading for my support. I'm sorry, but I think Claire will tell us about him when she's ready. Maybe if I play it like that, she'll open up to us.
Sorry, RINA. Maybe some other time.
RINA bows her head and leaves without another word.
RINA.
I turn to Claire, more than a little frustrated. I don't suppose you're going to tell me I should have been more assertive there.
I'm sorry, Ryu.
What are you apologizing for? If you didn't do anything wrong, then don't say you're sorry.
I think we need to talk to RINA later. I'm worried about the way she's acting.
Drink.
Oi.
You and me both, but for now, let's just get to school before we're both late. Claire and I head to school in silence. We just walk there with our heads in our books. What was the point of showing the hallway and then the classroom? That was odd. All right, everyone, it's time to get started. Man, it's even harder to focus on the lecture now that I'm thinking about Claire's boyfriend and his gigantic abs. I wonder if talking to Sophia would help. After what she said yesterday, I'm willing to bet she knew all about this from the beginning. The hours crawl by until it's finally lunchtime. Now to go find that nosy reporter. I leave the classroom and head out into the hall in search of Sophia. Now where is she? She said I'd be able to find her here.
Looking for someone?
I jump and turn to find Sophia behind me. Just the person I need, I said sarcastically.
Oh, are you ready to talk now?
Yeah, sure. You want information and I want information.
Good, let's take a walk.
She doesn't seem surprised, and I change my mind so quickly. I wonder how much she really knows about what's going on at this school. I trail behind her, trying to size her up as she leads me someplace more quiet. And by size her up, I mean look at her ass.
So then, tell me more about your good friends, Claire and RINA.
Boy, she gets down to business quickly. I met Claire about a year after the Y2K disaster, so in 2001, just say that. She's really driven and focused, and so she's in a lot of clubs. She's the one who introduced me to RINA. RINA is a millennial orphan, and she's amazingly smart, but despite that, she's really disorganized and forgetful. You know, I just thought of something. You know that Annie remake that just came out with the girl from Beast of the Southern Wild? Would she be a millennial orphan? Because she was born after or at some point around 2000? Maybe she's a millennial orphan. Why not?
That's it?
What else am I supposed to say? It's not like they have some kind of secret past or anything.
Would you say they've been acting any differently lately?
I shake my head, but then I remember Raina's visit last night, and I remember how much it inconvenienced me. I hate her guts. Well, last night during the storm, Raina came to my place in tears, telling me Claire's boyfriend was abusing her, and all I could do was laugh.
So you didn't know about Claire's boyfriend then?
So she did know about it before. What else is she not telling me? No, Claire never talks about him. We have been over this.
It wasn't part of the agreement, but I'll make an exception this time. Consider it my duty as a reporter to expose misconduct. Claire's boyfriend is named Mark. He lives in the next town over and comes off as friendly, but has serious control issues. He was arrested once for assault, but the victim refused to press charges. Not that was the only incident, though. Just the only time the police got involved.
Somehow hearing it presented as a cold hard fact makes it even worse. I had hoped to learn that there was nothing to what Raina said, but she was absolutely right. This guy is bad news, just like what this reporter writes. Claire, why would you go out with such a creep? Well, maybe because he's exciting and interesting and not a dumbass. Why are you letting him hurt you? Well, maybe she likes it.
Ryu, you there?
I try to focus, but this is all so overwhelming. The more I try to think, the more my head swims. And my head swims. I know that's supposed to be like, my head is swimming, but my head swims, that's just kind of awkward. So it's true, but what can I do about it?
Have you tried talking to her?
Thanks. Thank you. Well done. She's too big-headed to listen to me. I bet the more I try to persuade her, the more she'll stick by him. I've never been able to change her mind about anything, least of all something so touchy and personal as her relationship. But wait, Sophia said something about the Wings of Light, that they're good at breaking up relationships, even if the girl is as willful as Claire. And that one of them goes to our school now. If I could find him, maybe he'd agree to break up Claire and her boyfriend. The idea of striking a deal with one of those heartbreakers disgusts me, but I'd do worse for Claire's sake. Hey, I told you what I know, so tell me who the ex-member of the Wings of Light is.
That look on your face says you've got something in mind.
It's none of your business. Get off my back. Will you hold up your end of the bargain or not?
I don't renege on my deals, Ryu. If you're looking for a member of the Wings of Light, you won't have to look far.
The way she said it, there's definitely more meaning to it, but I'm too stupid to figure it out. What do you mean?
You're already well acquainted with him. Why don't you ask that otaku friend of yours for help with Claire?
Wait, you mean Alex?
Do you have any other otaku friends who moved here several months ago?
He's a nerd obsessed with big-eyed girls shooting magic bullets. There's no way he'd be mixed up with anything like the Wings of Light. Yeah, because, you know, guys who like anime can't possibly be hot. Same with girls. You know, all girls who like anime are ugly fat bitches.
Fine, don't believe me then. But if you want to know more, you should ask him about it. Ugh, alright. Your obliviousness is painful, so I'll give you another freebie. RINA dropped out of all of her extracurricular activities 3 months ago. Don't take it from me, though. Ask her about it yourself.
None of her information makes any sense. Alex Otaku used to be some kind of skirt chaser, and RINA's weird behavior. If she actually has a lot of free time on her hands, why is she so busy lately? Maybe because she's obviously Mystica. Like, duh. But Sophia has no reason to lie to me, and as a journalist, verifying her facts before reporting them is undoubtedly second nature to her. As crazy as all of this sounds, it's probably true. Still. Well, it's all pretty incredible, you know? Not really. It's actually quite mundane. It's no skin off my back if you don't believe me, but I have other things to do if we're finished here. I'm willing to exchange information again sometime if you stumble on anything else interesting. Take care, Ryu. By the way, though, you might want to think about making some changes in your social circle. Your life will turn out a lot more stable that way. I agree. With that offhand remark hanging in the air, Sophia takes her leave. I push her out the window. Who is she to pass judgment? There's nothing wrong with my friends. I'm the only one who can insult my friends. Lunch is almost over. I better get back to class if I want to eat anything. I wolf down my food and brace myself for the next lecture. God. Today we'll be welcoming our Dr. Stephen Hawking. Hello, Doctor. It's no good. My mind quickly wanders to everything Sophia told me earlier. Alex, he can't seriously be one of those infamous Wings of Light guys, can he? He's never shown the slightest interest in anything but animated girls. Oh well, I'll be seeing him today anyway. There's no use speculating either way when I can just ask him. So, the nerd is a skirt chaser, even though he claims to not like women. Okay? I pack up my books a few minutes in advance, so the second the bell rings, I can dash out of the classroom. Oh, good. Just who I wanted to see. Fingers crossed. Ryu, wait! Can I talk to you for a bit? RINA runs up to me as I exit the classroom, and it's like I need to go to the bathroom. Oh, RINA. Ryu, can we go someplace to talk? I want to apologize for before. Sure, let's go find someplace quiet. Okay, thanks. We wander around a bit until we discover an empty hallway. And it's the same hallway we were just in. I'm sorry for this morning. I'm just so worried about Claire. You should be too, you know. In light of what Sophia told me, I can't downplay her fears. They're more than justified. I'm concerned, but we can't act rashly. We have to wait until, like, a miracle happens. Because I just don't care, you know? But I saw it, Ryu. He knew that awful storm was coming, but he made Claire wait for him in the storm for hours anyway. And then he finally showed up, and he just started yelling at her and calling her the most awful names. Claire is a pretty awful name. And threatening her. And then he pushed her down. You saw all of that? RINA takes a deep breath and looks at me steadily. The fear in her eyes is all but palpable. Yes. I saw the whole thing. Please, Ryu, we can't let this happen again. Claire won't listen to me, but I know she will if you talk to her. Right. I'll just try to figure out something to get Claire away from our boyfriend. God, you're so terrible at making plans, RINA. You do your best, okay? Between the two of us, there's no way we'll let that scumbag win, because that's how we should think about fucking abusers, abuse victims, and the people in the circle around them. Fucking winners and losers, villains and heroes. That's great. Oh, right. Good always triumphs in the end. I wouldn't say that, but you know. That's the spirit. Would you like me to walk you home? Actually, I have something I have to do. Sorry. That's okay. I have to get going myself. Take care. See you, Ryu. Drat. Drat. Fuck. Drat. I should have told her about what Sophia said. Did she really quit all our clubs without telling anyone? And house and then room. Okay. I dumped my school bag at home and changed into casual clothing. Then meet to leave Alex. I'm not going to make him solid steak. That's too close to Claire and... I don't know. Okay, yeah, I'll just make him neutral. Hey, Rio. Glad you can make it. Let's head over to the cosplay cafe. How did you cut me into this again? Welcome. Oh, wait, no. Welcome back, Master. Maybe that's too close to RINA. I don't fucking care anymore. Whoa, Master? I've never been addressed that way in my life. It looks like I have a new Master today. That is correct. Rio. This is one of the maids working here. I'm very happy you came to see me today, Master. And you, Master. You can only have one Master. Pick one. May I take your orders?
We'll both have today's special.
I see. 2 daily specials coming right up. What's the special today?
Whatever they have lying around that's about to go out of date, probably. I'm so droll. I'm just kidding. The food here is really good. In the meantime, just relax and relish the atmosphere.
I'm not sure I want to. There's too many fucking naked anime girls. It's weird.
Why not?
It's pretty weird to have a girl your age following you around and calling you her master, you know?
Yeah, okay, it is pretty weird, but hey, at least she's cute, and maids are the best. Maids are the best!
I glance around cautiously, taking in the brightly colored posters and figures decorating the room, and the life-size fucking witch, I don't know, in the back behind Alex to his back left. Ugh. There sure is lots of anime stuff. Good job, Rio. You're quite receptive. I make a bland observation, trying not to stare at the other patrons. I wonder what attracts people to a place like this. Because they like something. Deal with it, dude. Do they sell any of it here? I mean, hash? Of course they do. They do. There's plenty of manga you can buy if you're interested. And they do enough business to install that expensive widescreen TV. I nodded the massive plasma television set up at the far end of the cafe. It's currently showing brightly colored images of perky girls dancing to some high-energy song. I hate Lucky Star. It sucks.
Big screen TVs are vital to a cafe like this. Whenever an anime special airs, they always turn it to an event. It's great to hang out with fellow fans and watch the drama unfold onto such a nice big TV.
Sounds like fun, I guess.
Of course, anime events are fun. The more people, the better. One time I even went to a convention in Japan, and there were about 500,000 attendees.
Wow. I didn't realize it was that popular.
Yeah, and the anime doujin industries are pretty huge over there.
Here's your order, 2 strawberry sundaes. Please enjoy, Master. And you, Master.
Thank you.
Will you be coming again on Friday this week?
You bet. I can't wait to see a childhood friend win for once.
I don't know. The tsundere is pretty popular. Seems like she might win this time. What on earth are they talking about? I feel like I'm in Botswana. Seeming oblivious to my confusion, the maid turns and hands me a card. Why don't you fill out this survey? You'll be entered into a draw to win a collector's edition of Storyteller's Eternal. Oh, is that anything like Eternal Sonata? That game sucked.
Wow, that's a pretty sweet prize.
There were only... Actually, I've never played Eternal Sonata. Don't hate me.
Wow, that's a pretty sweet prize. There's only a few hundred of them ever produced, and they really pulled out all the stops for those bonuses. There's an actual copy of the Librum of the Gods, and even a working replica of Yuri's lute. I want Yuri's lute just to say I own a lute.
Would you like to fill one out too? She hands Alex another card.
Of course. The production values on the game are fantastic, and the character designs
are as incredible as always. Are as incredible as always.
What? I especially loved her art for the Catgirl twins from Aliens vs. Felines. The attention to detail on their ears was...
Oh, they were supposed to insert a name, but they forgot to. It's getting harder and harder to believe this guy could ever land a girlfriend, much less be some sort of legendary playboy who falls for a guy obsessing over things like that Catgirl twins from Aliens vs. Felines. But I guess there's no harm in asking. I fill out the survey and scribble down my email address and other contact information, then hand the card to the maid. Thank you very much, Master! Oh, right. Oh, no.
Oh, right. Here's mine, too.
Alex hands the card back to the maid as well.
Thank you very much, Master. I hope you both enjoy your Sundays.
I kind of doubt it. Now that the maid is gone, this is probably a good time to confront Alex. Oh, thank God. We can finally move on from this. Say, Alex, can I ask you a question?
Sure thing.
I heard that you're a player.
That's quite a way of introducing it.
Way to be direct, Ryu.
Well, of course. Fighting games are awesome.
No, not that kind of player. I mean, you like picking up girls.
Well, I have been playing a lot of dating sims lately. You need some advice on one? Shiori's Root and Sora no Shoujo can be pretty tricky.
No. I meant in real life, picking up real girls.
Don't be silly, Ryu. The things that work in Galgiz don't apply to real life. If you teased a tsundere, I bet she'd hate you. Because that's how we should think about people, as archetypes. If you thought about playing dating sims would help you get a girlfriend, you're sadly mistaken.
Alex, listen to me. I heard you used to be a notorious pickup artist from a group called the Wings of Light. I need to know if it's true. I need help.
Ryu.
Just listen, my friend Claire's boyfriend is abusing her. I have to make her break up with him. If you know anything about how to help her, please, you have to help me out.
You're serious, aren't you?
Ryu. Oh, no,
Ryu. I don't like real girls. They're too much trouble. Anime girls are much simpler and less demanding.
Well, yeah, when they don't answer back. Right. He's not denying it outright. If he wasn't one of them, wouldn't he just say so and laugh it off? If he doesn't want to talk to me about it, I can't make him, but I can still get him to help me in a more indirect way. So if you were deciding a dating sim, how would you make it more realistic?
That's a good question. Well, I'd first add a special stat called personal strength.
Oh no, this is going to be a tutorial, isn't it? Personal strength? What's that?
It would represent things like your confidence and self-esteem. If your PS is low, then you wouldn't have good conversations with your dates, or you might have fewer choices to improve your relationships.
I'm reading this really fast because I don't fucking care. Okay, but how do you gain or lose PS? If you want to improve your intelligence, then you study. If you want to improve your physical skill, then you work out. But what about PS?
Well, resting would give you a slight boost, but that's a pretty inefficient way of increasing your personal strength. Mostly it would increase from successful social interactions. Hanging out with people a lot would be the best way to raise it. But saying the wrong things in a conversation would decrease your PS stat. But wouldn't that lead to a vicious cycle? If you had a low PS stat, you wouldn't have a very good choices to raise it, so you'd never get it very high. True. That kind of thing would have to be balanced properly. But I think there are a few ways you could do that.
Like?
Talking to other people who aren't romantic interests, for example.
So talking to your friends?
Yeah, it's a little cliche, but you typically have at least one character whose role in the story is to give the player information. Talking to that person would help.
An informant? Well, I have one of those already, though I don't know how much I can trust her.
But I suppose it would be game-breaking if you could just gain PS whenever you called it that character. I wonder how you could fix that.
Okay, so having high PS would generally be a good idea.
You have the PS stat would have a cap like other parameters, but the limit wouldn't go up as easily as HP or MP would.
If there's magic, shouldn't there be some kind of recover PS ability?
No way, that would be too easy, but maybe a few PS points would completely recover all your MP.
Personal strength is... Oh, wait, no. Yeah, personal strength is the key to everything, then.
You got it.
It's a start, but what about the dating aspect?
Okay.
How would you actually get a date with a girl?
Well, normally you would focus all your time on a girl, and eventually she'd start to like you. There's probably more to it than that, though.
More? Like what?
If all you have to do is spend time with her, then it's too easy, but you don't want to make it too unnatural or hard either. It's something that game developers are always struggling to find the right balance between. I so don't care. Fucking hell, this is still going. I don't know. I don't think we can work out all the mechanics in one session over Strawberry Sundays.
Yeah, probably not. We chat a little more about dating sims, the various anime series that I totally don't know about before we part ways. Oh man, this day has been a roller coaster. I'm already worn out, but I should probably check my email before I go to sleep.
One new message.
Let's see what we've got here.
Subject, you were looking for me?
Author, the player. The player. You know, one of Robert Altman's best movies.
So Ryu, I heard you were looking for me.
What the fuck?
It's him. I once thought it was wrong to do these things. Hearing your story, I realized there are far worse evils out there than seducing women and breaking their hearts. But, you know, I decided to lend you a hand, but in return, you will promise not to tell anyone about this. Do we have an agreement? In that moment, I realized that my once sleepy little world was beginning to rapidly spinning out of control. You know, when you're trying to make like an epic byline before your FMV, don't include a fucking grammar mistake or spelling mistake or whatever, was beginning to rapidly spinning out of control. Oh, God. Soccer River Interactive, Project 01. Fading Hearts. A little flat, but, you know, a little pitchy, but, you know, we could work that out with some practice, but, whatever. I like how the maid has a name for no reason. Who's that guy? What? Is that supposed to be Rio? What is with these visual novels having unbelievably attractive leads? Discover the truth. Break through illusions. Save someone you love. Change your fate. Oh no, they're being pelted by rain. Oh wow, this got explicit. Why does Claire in that picture not look anything like the Claire in the game? So, yeah, that was pretty funny. Yeah, I can't top that, so I'm just gonna stop now.